Here we are, Clark. Good evening and
Hello, Willie.
welcome to the Tasting Bothy
Oh,
for the
thanks.
first time in 2026.
I know. What
We're
on
on
earth have you
time.
been doing?
It's only taken us 4 years to manage to get ourselves on
To start
time.
on
I'm
time.
going to clean my glasses because I can't see anything.
You can't see. What do you need to see for your taste of whiskey?
I know. Aye, well, I've got to see to be able to write my notes.
Good.
So I'm expecting both Ron
Yes.
and Tony to join us at some point because
Yes.
I sent them a message earlier on.
Did
So,
you? Well, it's
but
funny.
we'll start off. I don't know if we can say on the 18th of January. I don't know if we can say Happy New Year to everybody
Why not? Happy New Year.
because, well, I mean, I suppose it depends on where we are. There's Ron joining us. Evening, Ron. Welcome.
Is he with us?
Tony's
Is it?
in. Evening, Tony.
Well, that's
So,
the boys. Good.
Unfortunately, Gordon can't join us tonight. He is actually away to see Al Murray, the comedian, at some theatre in Glasgow. So he won't be joining us. But he's gave us 4 wee drams, Clark, for us to taste. So
Right.
that's it. I know I've got Happy New Year's. It's because I got new glasses as well, Ron. So you need Happy New Year's to hang your glasses on.
Happy New Year's. Aye, good. Well done, Willie. Well done,
So
Willie.
that's it. But let's start off, Clark. I hope you've got your drams of 2025 beside you.
I think I've. Now, I wrote it down. Yes,
Good.
there you go.
So the first thing I'm going to say at the start of this is we removed the drams that you and I did at the Tamdhu residency.
We did include those because they were too good.
Yeah, they were very good. In fact, they came within our top 5, Clark, of drams that we enjoyed. But that might have been a slight bias. But then again, you scored mine and I scored yours. So that there wasn't any bias because I didn't score mine. You scored it, I scored yours, and we're in the high 90s. So that's praise and indeed. We also, I think, within this, there's a couple of drams that Gordon gave us.
There is, aye.
To try. Well, they're certainly in mine anyway. I know that in my top 5,
yes, there is.
Top 3 I've got here. Gordon actually gave us 2 of these drams that scored highly. And then the others, for me anyway, all come from the Ian MacLeod stable and distillery. They were all IMD drams.
I'm sure. I thought you said there was no bias involved here.
But there wasn't any bias because you didn't work for IMD. So if you chose them and I chose them, then I would say that was good.
Okay,
so
that's fine.
And good old-fashioned tradition. Let's start with your number 3, Clark. What was the dram of your choice, your third choice dram, and what did it score?
Well, my number 3 dram had a score of 96, but my problem is I had 3 of them.
Okay, so they all scored 96. Can I ask you what they were?
Right. I had a Rosebank 32 year.
Yeah.
Cracking dram. The Ben Ray 12 year.
Right. Was that the cask strength one?
It must have been.
That was Gordon's, I think. The Ben Ray 12.
And then the Glenfiddich Orchard Experiment.
All right. Okay. I remember that. That was one that you supplied. Okay. I also had 3 in my top 3.
Did you? You had 3 in your top 3?
They were all yes, they were all Rosebanks. The 31, 32, and 33-year-old Rosebanks all scored 94.
All right, okay.
So not as high as your 96. So, but the Ben Ray that you mentioned,
yes,
was in my top 2. I had 2 in my top 2. One of them was the Ben Ray, and I scored that at 96. So I think if you scored that, I scored that at 98. So if you scored that at 96 and I scored that at 98, we'll make that our third dram of the year.
I think we could do that. Yes, I would. I'd have no argument.
So the Ben Ray 12 cask strength was our number 3 dram of 2025.
Yeah.
What was your number 2 dram of the year?
On a stunning 97, we have the Edredare 12.
Right. Again, this is the one that Gordon supplied to us.
Mm-hmm.
It also is my second dram.
Is it? There you
and
go.
I gave it a 98
Mm-hmm.
on the Edredure 12 cask
Mm-hmm.
strength. That was a fabulous dram.
It was
Sherry cask. I think it's quite. It's not strange. It's not unusual that we would choose these sherry casks because
it
they
really
are
is, isn't it?
sherry drams. So I'm going to ask you then what your number 1 dram for 2025 was and what did it score?
Okay, with a staggering 99%, 99 100, that's pretty good going, is the Tamdhu Dalbeely.
Okay. And funnily enough, I gave the Tamdhu Dalby Alley a 99 out of 100.
Same as me,
So,
there you go.
The Dalby Alley was an absolutely fabulous dram.
It really was. It really was.
And I think Dalby Alley for Tamdhu is a special edition. They only do it once a year for the Speyside Festival.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this was a most recent Dalby Alley for 2025. But it was so rich in sherry and everything that just sung. Cask strength 99 out of 100.
Yeah.
The Dalby Alley,
mm-hmm.
which is the name of the train station at Tamdhu, by the way. That's why it gets its name, Dalby Alley. The Dalby Alley was our dram of the year, 2025.
Yeah.
Round of applause for them. Round of applause for the Dalby Alley. A fabulous year though, Clark. We had some excellent drams in 2026.
Fantastic drams, we really did. Fantastic drams.
And we've had, and to be fair, I know we've got Ron and Tony. We need to say, thanks to them as well. They joined us nearly every weekend that we've been on. We've had the two of them in joining us. So thanks very much for joining us, boys. We enjoy it because it's great having the crack. Great and have the I'm not giving you a round of anything. I'm not even around the applause. So, but it's good. It's good to have them on. We get Gordon joins us, and we've had some other folks as well that have popped in and joined us, and it's just been fantastic. So it makes doing this on a Sunday night just two old fuds that enjoy sitting down having a dram that like doing it. We've done it online in the tasting bothy and started it during lockdown, and we've continued it on, and it's just been fun. It's just a good laugh.
Great fun, aye. Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about tonight, because you've supplied both of the drams for me tonight.
I have done, yes.
One's called the Sexton, and the other one is the Pogues.
It's
the musicians from Ireland. The Pogues. This has to be a blended whiskey, I presume.
It is a blended whiskey. Yes, it is.
Because I was sure that's what the Pogues did. They took whiskies that I liked and did a blended, a bit like Jack and Victor have done for Still Game, and they created their blended whiskies as well. So we've got the. So what one do you want to do first? Do you want to do the Pogues first, or do you want to do the Sexton first? What's your poison?
What's my poison? Well, that's an interesting question, because I would normally save the best to last, but I'm not sure which the best is, so we'll just...
So I'm going to ask you a question.
Come on then.
Because I didn't know this. Well, I do. I'm going to guess. This is a Sexton.
Okay.
And the colour of it, and the nose of it, I would suggest that's an Oloroso cask.
Yeah, it looks like that. Now, my brother Ron has got a bottle of this, so he can join us tonight with a
very good. Yep.
Yes, it says it started off in an oak cask and then moved into a Spanish sherry cask. Yes.
And I've got a funny feeling, just been nosing I don't think that the Pogues is in a sherry cask. I think the Pogues is in something else.
It is. Yes. I think it's just oak. Aye. In an oak barrel, it says, the Pogues one.
Just that, so it's not been in a sherry cask. Right. So what we're going to do first. Both of them are 40% ABV, so that's not going to thing there.
No. Right. Should we go for the sherry one second?
Go then. Let's go. Right, we're in. Sexton's what we're going for.
I think we should do.
Oh, it's quite orangey, Clark. Wow.
Right, hold on a second here. Which one are you tasting? Which one are you sniffing? The Sexton?
The Sexton, you said. We'll go with the Sexton.
We'll go for the Sexton then. Good.
Ron says it's a lovely shaped bottle. If I remember rightly, it's a kind of hexagon shaped thing, isn't it?
Just like that.
Well, I don't know if that's a hexagon. How many sides has it got? Could be an octagon. Is that 8 sides or 5 sides or what?
It's 6-sided.
6-sided. What's that?
Yes.
A Sexton.
It's a bottle. Aye, probably. There's no point in getting all technical.
It smells like Cointreau, Clark. Ron says it smells like nail varnish. It does smell like nail varnish. I can give him that. It's very citrusy, very.
Yes.
It's like sweet marzipan.
Yeah, I'm just writing some stuff in here because
the nose is pleasant.
Yes.
Very sweet, very pleasant. Quite floral. It's not what I expected.
It is quite floral, isn't it?
If it's an Irish whiskey, it'll be triple distilled, Clark.
It's a triple distilled single malt from Ireland.
And if it's been in a sherry cask, it's not been in there very long.
Probably not. It doesn't have any clue on the bottle as to how old the whiskey is.
Ron's correct. It smells like boiled sweeties. It's got that boiled sweetie note.
That's aye.
That's a good shout, Ron. I like that.
Hey, wait a minute.
Let's have a wee suppy. Let's have a wee suppy of it.
He's a diabetic. How does he know what boiled sweeties taste like?
Well, it's obviously before he became a diabetic. He must have had it when he was a boy or something. We'll make sure that his clinicians know watching this. Slans, mate.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
And to you.
Tony's got a bottle as well.
So he says, eh? Do you know what I think it tastes like?
Change that. You could change that this evening, Tony.
Could easily change that. In the morning. I think it tastes like Oddfellows.
Odd? At the moment, it's just sweet to me at the moment. I've not got anything really. Maybe a bit of dried apricots or something.
Yeah, I could go for that.
I'm not sure, Clark. I'm finding it quite apricot-y. Bit of lemon zest in there.
All right, I get that.
Getting a wee bit of dried fruits, but not a lot. It's not a sherry bomb. It's not got all that.
No, it really isn't. No, you're probably right. It's not been in the sherry for very long, I don't think. Ron said it tastes like fruit salad sweeties.
I'm not getting much out of that at all. I'm no this could tank the day. This could tank the night. This might be the lowest score I've ever given anything. It's all right, but
well,
it's not blowing me away.
I better not tell my mother that.
No. But then again, she never bought me a bottle, so.
It's not an unpleasant half-life. It isn't. It's not.
No, it's not.
It's,
Again, I think if somebody wanted to get into drinking whiskey,
you could drink that.
then
you could drink that.
This wouldn't be bad for them to have a go at.
Well, there's no harshness about it. It's very easy to drink. But it's not.
The finish is quite.
Sure.
Finish is quite woody, Clark. I'm getting quite a woody finish there.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Honey and sweet. I've had better Irish whiskey.
So have I. Like the next one.
Well, I've not tasted the next one.
You have? Not recently, though.
No. I think I'd prefer a Jameson's 3 barrel.
Mm-hmm.
This is all right. It's a nice dram. It's a pleasant dram.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It says add a spot of water. I'm not really sure I want to add a spot of water to it, Ron. And the reason for that is at 40% ABV, I don't know if that's going to enhance anything to it.
No.
I don't know if it's going to lift anything out of it.
No, I don't think so either.
And the other reason I'm not going to add water is I didn't have any water here.
You don't have any water there.
Right, he says it's nicer with a spot of water. Excuse me, folks, I shall be back. I will return.
Let's do this then. Let's find the water.
I need to find it's in the tap.
See how easy we are talked into things, Ron. Come on. Aha, we have a pipette. And a spot of water in the bottle.
Very unprofessional of us to go and leave the room and go and do something like that. But anyway,
well,
so
it's just
I've got my pipette.
Me too. I can only
going to add
some water up.
A drop of water. There we are.
How much water did you put in this, by the way, Ron?
I just put 2 wee drops in it. Tony's saying try the Jameson Crested.
No?
But maybe have to have a go at that. It's not really done nothing to the nose. If anything, it's made it a bit more citrusy for me on the nose, and I've kind of lost all that marzipan that I had earlier at the start.
Yeah, the nail varnish and that kind of thing.
Aye. It smells like a watered down version of what I had. No, for me, Ron. That's not really did nothing for me.
What it's done is I've now got more in the glass than I had.
Aye. A few drops, Ron. I mean, I'm going to add another couple to it.
Aye, I've put in about 4 drops, I think.
Yeah, well, I've added another couple of drops to it, see if there's any. The more water I'm getting, the more whiskey I've got, but I'm not getting a smokiness, Ron. It's got drier. That's about it. Let me say then, Ron doesn't like marzipan. Okay, it tastes a wee bit like almonds.
Okay.
Which isn't unusual from the distillation process, because that's what happens in the distillation process. Depending on where they cut it, you can get that almond flavour that can come off on it. Right, I've scored it.
Have you? I'm still trying to work out what
I'm going to make a confession.
What?
I would have to agree with Ron. The more water you add to it, the better it tastes. But I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing.
You don't know if it's a good thing that it tastes better?
No. Aye, well, no, that's what I'm saying. The better it tastes, but all I've done is taking it for about 40% ABV down to about 35. I get a better mouthfeel from it. It gets a bit more oilier with that wee bit more water in it. Gives you a fullerness in your mouth than I was getting. Done. I'm getting it now that I've added that water. It's got quite a soapiness to it. Quite a soapiness to it in my mouth. It's a pleasant enough dram.
Aye. Right.
Will I score it? Will I give my first? Will I do the first score of 2026, or do you want to do it, mate?
No, you do it.
Right. Okay. I have scored it an 88, Clark.
Well, that's better than expected you to do.
Right, the wee note at the top of my page that this is the first dram of 2026 on the bothy.
Aye. Right.
Didn't count last year how many drams we actually did in 2025. I should have done that. But I think we were somewhere around about 100 to 110 or something. 110 drams isn't bad.
No, it certainly is not. Right. I've scored it. I've scored this a 78, which is less than you've scored. That's unusual.
That's 10 points less than me.
I know, that's unusual.
So where did you score it down?
Everywhere. I've scored. I haven't scored at a 20 anywhere. Which is unusual for me, you know.
I mean, I can bring my scores down. I'm happy to bring my scores down. I've actually scored it. I scored it 22 across the board.
Did you really? Right.
I found the nose was pleasant. The palate was pleasant. Finish, pleasant. So overall, it's a pleasant dram.
It's a pleasant dram.
I could have quite easily have scored it 20 across it. That's about right.
5 drops of water. Well done.
I added about 5 mils. That's probably what I added.
I would say this. I would concede that I've probably been a bit harsh actually, and it's only because there was nothing remarkable. If there'd been something remarkable about it, I'd have scored a higher.
Aye, no, and I've just tried to be fair with it across the board and just say, you know, I'm not saying that you've been unfair with it. I'm just saying that there wasn't anything remarkable. I agree with that. But I would normally have been a wee bit harder than that. Oh, Declan's with us tonight again. He's joined us. Nice to have you on, Declan. Good to have you here. Just for joining us, we're just wishing everybody a happy new year. Our dram of the year was the Tamdhu Dalby Alley. It scored 99 out of 100. And
well deserved.
Tonight we're doing 2 Irish whiskies. We're doing the Sexton and we're doing the Pogues Oak Barrel. Clark's just scored it a 76, did you say, Clark? 78? 78.
Which is almost
an 88.
Almost an 8 out of 10.
Right, so you're almost 8 out of 10.
Aye.
But let's just call it an 8 out of 10. I'm 8.8. Let's call it 8 out of 10.
I think an 8 out of 10 is fair enough for that whiskey. Aye. Aye. I would
8
say
out
so.
of 10 it is. So that leads us on to our next dram.
I need to finish this one first.
Another one that you've provided for us. You finish that one as we chat away. So this time it's Irish punk band, the Pogues.
Yes.
They did a kind of collaboration with a West Cork distiller.
Yeah.
To make the Pogues whiskey. So that's where it's come from. But what we didn't want to confuse it with, if there's anybody listening to this, particularly if there's any Americans listening to it, didn't confuse it with the American whiskey called the Old Pogue. There's two different things.
There you go.
So the Pogues were fronted by Shane McGowan.
Yes.
Who we've all been just singing Fairy Tale in New York for the last flipping 4 weeks.
Weeks on end, that's right, aye.
So, and now, I believe, I'm not sure if this is true, but I'm sure I read this somewhere, that this is said to have the highest malt content of any blended Irish whiskey. That could be completely wrong, but I'm sure I read somewhere that the Pogues whiskey had the highest malt content of any blended Irish whiskey.
Well, you could well be right. It says nothing about that in the bottle, but I wouldn't.
Right. So well, that's probably because it's not true. That's probably because I just made it up. But no, I'm sure I read that somewhere.
Right. To be honest, it doesn't say much on the bottle at all. Anyway, that's how it looks. If anybody doesn't know what a bottle of Pogues looks like, there it is.
We tried the Pogues.
We did
on a caravan trip.
So that June, aye, you're probably right. It was June, aye.
So
wasn't it this June?
It wasn't. So June. Let's have a wee nose at it, Clark.
Well then.
See, now I like that. It's got a toffee note to it straight away. It's got a lovely nose. It's got a distinctive nose, but I can't put my finger on it. It's quite sweet, Clark, but there's a distinct note in there, and I don't know if it's like a butterscotch toffee. Reminds me of something like that.
Yes, I get that, aye.
The old bit kind of Werther's Original type thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite buttery.
Mm-hmm. I get that, yeah. Yep.
Sweet. Now, but do I find that it's a wee bit better than the last one we had, but not much.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get a wee point more here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm basing it on, this is going to be hard, because this is the first one was the first drama 2026.
Yeah.
This is the second. So it's either going to, it's going to be, I'm going to have to score it up or score it down. It's one of the two. Here we go then. Let's get it on the palate. Slange, mate.
Cheers.
That's magic.
That's so much better than the last one. Mm-hmm.
It's got a wee bit of Bailey's Irish cream in there. It's got a creaminess to it. You don't get that.
It's a creamy kind of taste. I know what you're saying, eh?
No, but it's got, there's a bit of vanilla and toffee, the kind of thing that it's not as creamy as a Bailey's Irish cream, but it's got that same Irish creamy whiskey note to it.
And it's creamy toffee, maybe, aye. Mm-hmm.
And the finish has got a wee bit of peach. I'm getting that on my tongue. Peachiness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's lovely. I like that. That certainly outperforms
it does
the previous ones.
It does. Everything about it is better. Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what I'm left with.
But
Mrs. Tully's fudge. On my tongue. It's like a fudge. It's got that sweet fudginess to it. I love that.
I get you on that one. It's good. Aye.
Vanilla. Fudge.
Aye. Declan's agreed with us talking
about vanilla peachy taste.
Yeah. Yeah, well done. It's good. It's good when somebody this is there, so somebody taste it as well. That's great. Right. Right.
Well, do you know what? I think that's better. I've not got the score, Clark, for when we last tasted it. I don't know when it was in our book. Which book it was?
Probably the first book.
The first book?
I thought so.
Hold on. First book. First book. How many books have we filled in? This is our third book we're into, Clark.
First book.
So our first book was what, 2020?
2021, maybe.
2021. Oh
no, 2020 we started, you're right. Late 2020 we started. Mm-hmm.
So do you think it's booked for 2020?
It's the first book. Well, it's about halfway through, 3/4 of the way
through the book.
Through the first book.
Right. What's it next to?
Oh, there's an Edredour after it, and there's a Colilla just before it.
Colilla 18.
So you go to
that's Jameson's.
June.
That's a black barrel.
Yeah, you go to June. The 6
I've
months.
gone there. I've got Colilla. We did the Cauldron and the Godron about then, I know.
Aye.
Pogues,
right.
Here we are. Interesting. Put my wee back in the drawer. So, I'm going to ask you then, what did you score it back in 2021? So we did this on the 20th of June, 2021. We've obviously not done it in the bothy before, but we've definitely done it when we were away with the caravans together.
Yep.
So,
yeah, and I gave it a 90.
You scored it a 90.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And I scored it a 92.
There you go.
Back then.
Yep.
Roll on. January 2026.
Aye.
And Gav's joined us for Gav's Drams. Good evening, Gav. Welcome to joining us again.
Hi, Gav.
I follow Gav on YouTube. Does some great stuff. So, I have loved this. I don't know if obviously my palate's changed for when we did this away back then.
Mm-hmm.
All the different stuff that I've done in training wise and whatever else, my palate has changed.
Aye.
But I love this because what I'm really enjoying about it is I like fudge. Particularly like whiskey fudges and stuff like that. And this reminds me of a whiskey fudge. The nose is nice. It's light. It's mellow. You taste it. You get. For me, I get that a little bit of kind of that Bailey's Irish cream without the creaminess, but it's creamy. But it's that toffee and it's that kind of peachy vanilla flavour. It's lovely. What's Tony saying? Imported haggis banned in Canada, US after. All right. I know he mentioned earlier on that he's got a fridge full of haggis or something, a freezer full of haggis. What did you say? Let me go back to what he said. I read it a minute ago. I have a load of haggis in the fridge for next weekend. That's good. I take it you're having a burn supper.
That would be bad.
You must be having a burn supper.
Yeah.
So, excellent. So there we are. I scored the last one first. You can go first this time, Clark.
Right.
Tell me, what have you scored your Pogues this time?
Right, okay. This year I've come up very, very slightly and I've given it a 91.
You've given it a 91. So what year did you give the extra point to?
The palate.
The palate.
Yeah.
I've actually scored it a 96. So I'm 4 more than what I was when I did it the first time.
Whoa.
But what I need to look at, just let me check, is how many other drams did we do that night? Because that might have an effect. If we That's the only one we did, Clark. It's the only one I've written in my book.
Oh, it is actually. The other one was a few days later. Another one was a few days later.
So,
we just we only did one in a book. That doesn't mean we only tasted one, but we only put one in the book.
But yes, we might have got a row for our wives for being unsocial. We're being antisocial, no talking. But no, maybe we weren't talking. Maybe we weren't talking to them, and maybe we went, that's right. So I'm going to do what Ron said earlier on. I'm going to add just one wee spotty of water to that.
I'll let you do it first.
I'll do that.
We're the safe side.
Just see if it makes any difference to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not done nothing to the nose anyway. Changes the texture. Makes it a lot more of a mouth feel in it. Becomes more toffee caramelly in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But I've lost the finish. I've not got any finish.
Oh, right.
If anything, I would say it's become more toffee in the finish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just getting that burnt toffee in it. I've added another wee drop. I've added another drop of water to it, Clark. So
good name.
Just for research purposes.
I'm all for that.
It's made it a wee bit more peppery.
All right.
I would say it's not really improved. I wouldn't say necessarily it's improved it that much. It's a nicer mouthfeel to it. It's a wee bit more creamy and vanilla-y than it was before. It wouldn't change my score. I wouldn't score it any more. I wouldn't score it any less because of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you've scored it a 91.
Mm-hmm.
I've scored it a 96.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 9 out of 10. That's what we're going to say.
It's definitely a 9 out of 10, aye. It could be a 9.5 out of 10 even if you were stretched it that far. But aye,
if I was pushing you.
It's I might go that far. Because it is a nice dram.
It is. Again, it'll be triple distilled. It's a blended dram. So we need to compare it at some point. Irish blended whiskey with our Scottish blended whiskey. But again, we could really cheat because we could go down the route of black bottle, which a black bottle would blow both of these out of the water.
Well, can't we do that though?
Just I know that would be unfair, just doing that. So but there are some nice blends.
Yeah.
But again, if you had this along with a Bell's, this would win hands down before the Bell's would. So I think
the Sexton would have won the hands down as well.
And again, it's down to everybody's individual palates. It's not down to what you and I think are good whiskies. We've already got that with our scores tonight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing, is we come on here and we have a dram and we chat about what we like, and we share our thoughts on what we're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody else might drink it and go, wow, this is like nectar. This is like the, whiskey for the gods for them, because they've never had like some of the stuff that we have had over the last kind of 3-4 years that we've been doing this. And we started off with various drams and whatever else. Last year was an exceptional year.
It was with absolute crackers last year.
We had some belters of drams. Gordon's gave us 4 drams, which we'll probably do 2 of them next week and 2 of them the week after.
I can't
I
see.
think we want to do 4 of them. Because every one of them, what is he written? So what he's given me, so I'll let you see what he's given me. So I've got them here.
Right.
We better put them in order. A, B, C. I've got an iron somewhere.
I thought it was supposed to be a blind tasting.
It is a blind tasting.
All right.
They're inside the envelopes. The envelopes are all sealed. A, B, C, and D. I don't know where D is, Clark. Hold on. That's not a good thing. Let's see it. It's fell down behind my laptop.
All right.
So, all sealed up at the back.
That's fine.
A, B, C, and D. All I've got in the front of it is Dram A, 62.2% ABV.
Okay.
Dram B, 56.6% ABV.
Aye.
Dram C, 51.2% ABV. And the other one, he says, left field, given to him by a neighbour, 58.6% ABV. So they're all cask strength drams. I'm a wee bit worried about the left field given to him by a neighbour. That could be a sample of anything. I hope he didn't get it mixed up with something he was supposed to take to the doctor. But anyway. So we've got these 4 drams. Maybe we do A and B next week. And then Tony says they're all weak ones. So maybe we do 2 of them next week and 2 of them the week after.
Yeah, we could do that.
And what we'll do is we'll send Gordon a link and we'll get him to join us. He can come on screen with us next week with these drams, the 2 drams. He'll obviously have them in the house because he'll have them in bottles, won't he?
He'll know what he's talking about then.
He'll know, well, he should. Then again, maybe no. But, so next week we'll get Gordon on, we'll do A and B, and the last time we did this, we were rubbish at it. I didn't think we guessed any, well, I think what we managed to guess, I mean, he never gave us the ABVs the last time.
No.
So we kind of guessed the cask strength where they were in the 50s and 60s. We did all right with that. And I think we did all right with some of the regions. We could tell that some of them, with the smokiness and the peatiness, were for the West Coast.
Aye, okay.
And then we could kind of guess at the sherry casks as being kind of Highland and Speyside. And I think that's as far as it kind of went. I don't think we guessed. I might have guessed one of them because I had already had it before.
You might have guessed one of them, aye.
And that's what I'm saying. I think I guessed one of them because I had had it before. And I knew as soon as I tasted it, it was one of these. It's like the Dalby Alley. You know, it was a sherry bomb. As soon as I tasted it, it was like, oh well, I've had this before. I know what this is because I loved it. It was one of these ones that just resonated with me right away, and that was it. The rest was rubbish.
Aye, I do remember that.
So I'm not sure how we'll get on with this. I mean, I was round at Gordon's just prior to Christmas. I was at Gordon's, and he gave me a couple of drams to try then. Tony, we'll catch you later, son.
See you later,
off to your bed. I know you're up early tomorrow morning. You're up at 4 o'clock.
Joining us,
so, night. Look after yourself. Drive safely tomorrow. We'll catch you again soon. Cheers now.
Good night.
So yes, I think we'll just need to see how it goes, and we'll take it from there. But no, that's us. Been on for 45 minutes, Clark. So that's
long enough for anybody to listen to us ramble.
Long enough. Tony's right. It's time for bed. Sure, I saw Zebedee walk through the back of your picture the other night. So all the younger yins that's on here's gone. Zebedee? Who's Zebedee?
Zebedee.
But anyway, thanks everybody for joining us tonight.
Yep.
Thanks very much for sharing the dram with us, Ron. We'll make sure you get one for us to have a wee dram later on. You and I, Clark, on Thursday we're going to go and taste a few wee whiskies. I think there might be a Rosebank in there as well for us to have a wee go at. So that'll be nice as we go on tour, but maybe even take the both away because I might even just do a wee video of the 2 years when we're there. Then I can upload it later. So here's to you. Slange, we'll just finish off that one that I've got here. And we'll say again, thanks to everybody for joining us. It's been a great night. Thanks, Gav, for popping in, saying hello. That was great. Declan, great for you to pop in and see us as well. Ron, nice to catch up again. We'll see you all again in the Tasting Bothy, where every dram tells a story.
Really.
Have a great night, folks. Catch you all soon.
Good
Bye.
Night.